Now I got to lean in.
Well. Looky. Look who it is. Hey, Cortez.
What's going on?
Hey, Danny.
Hey, how are you?
I don't know why
Hey,
you always get
everybody.
dropped off, Danny. That's crazy.
What
No,
to say? It
for
literally.
after
It's
the
you,
intro,
Antonio, every time.
after the intro, my sound goes out. Like I can't hear you guys, so I have to log out and rejoin it. It don't do it all the time though.
That's
It
weird.
happens to Sammy a lot too.
The ghetto.
The shenanigans. Well, you know. Oh,
Yeah.
with that being said, welcome to the lean. Oh Lord.
Speaking of
And look
ghetto.
who's. Oh Lord. Okay. I see you. Your ears been lowered. Your bang fresh.
What are you talking about? How about you break a leg?
Oh,
How, How are you, gentlemen? So good to see you, Chase. Your internet
Jamie.
acting up again? You frozen?
No, I
Yes,
ain't
bro.
froze. I was finna break a bitch, and I had to keep my mouth shut. With that being said, this is the Real Housewives of Miami recap, episodes 11 and 12. This is the lean. I am Chase. Cortez, how are you?
Good. It's Saturday. It's early in LA, but I'm here.
Danny.
I'm good. It's rainy in Miami, but I am here.
Miss Thing.
Was that me? Oh, it's
Yeah.
great.
You.
Oh, it's great. I've been up. I've run some errands. I'm having some coffee. Blessed and highly favored. I got Beyonce tickets, so I'm good.
How?
Nobody has
you guys-
Beyonce tickets.
Oh, you got scammed. Okay.
Dave, you ain't got no
They
Beyonce
were on
tickets.
the low. They were on the low. They were
Yeah, I'm sure they were on the
25%
low.
He brought Beyonce. He brought Beyonce tickets with an A at the end, not an E.
Beyonce? Is it
Beyonce.
Bianchi? It's
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
bought
Bianchi?
you bought tickets for Hottie.
Oh.
Not a meet and greet. A
To go
meet
see
So
and
wait,
Heidi.
did you buy tickets to? Were you trying to buy a ticket to a Beyonce concert or a Luther Vandross concert?
Luther Vandross, it sound like.
Adele,
And then what they
honestly.
say, how to like Luther Vandross? Anyway,
Oh shit.
we're going to move right along. Let's go ahead and lean in, y'all. So we're going to pick up with Nicole leaving the ladies upset due to the allegations Larsa made. Lisa then arrives and tells everyone how Lenny told his mother to get the F out during the children's play date. Um, do we have any final thoughts on those ladies all being stupid and not understanding what Nicole was saying?
Nope, because to me it comes back full circle in later in the episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or yeah,
Ooh.
in my opinion, but we'll get to that.
Okay. All right. So Adriana's date proposes a toast, and the toast is to people minding their damn business. And when I tell you the hit dog got to hollering because Alexia wants to see the proof, and then Alexia's date asks, "Well, I mean, I'll show you the proof, but can you read?" Oh, my God. Alexia said, "My God, today." Alexia says, "Whoa, hold up, swole up. She is a woman, and you will never talk to a woman like that, and he needs to watch who he's talking to." Alexia says it's public record that he is married, and Adriana shows the divorce decree. Alexia says she doesn't want to see it because she doesn't like the way that she was spoken to. And Marisol says, well, maybe the website was slow to update. And Alexia tells Marisol to shut her long fucking face up, bitch, and don't ever interrupt me because I'm the boss and I'm talking. What did you guys think? No, she didn't say that, but that was the attitude behind it. What did you guys think about that whole scene? I was riveted the whole time.
Not riveted. Edge of my
I loved
seat.
it.
I definitely was glued to the TV, but once again, Alexia's just again insufferable. Like, who the hell does she think she is that she needs to see anything? Like, she's like, I want to see the proof.
Yeah.
Girl, why? Who are you?
Yeah. This fight that she picked with Adriana is not only completely out of left field, it's a little bit weird. I don't know what was going on behind the scenes to make Alexia like really go at Adriana this hard because from what we've seen so far this season, even last season, Adriana and Alexia really had like no issues, like none. So I don't know what's going on there, but it's very awkward. And normally Adriana sticks up for herself, and I've never ever felt bad for Adriana because the lady invites a lot of chaos into her life. But in this one, I'm like, this lady was literally minding her fucking business, her and Julia's business, and now she's in a fight with her best friend.
I just want to know, in Chase's words, who made Alexia the boss of divorce decrees?
I have no clue. I would say, in regards to a man talking to her, this is always a topic, men getting women's business. But when women like involve these men and kind of like come at them in a malicious way, I mean, she didn't directly come at him, but I mean, basically alluding to that he was still married, trying to mess up whatever he and Adriana had going on, and just sticking to it. I mean, come on now, like nobody's going to sit there and just be insulted, whether you're man, woman, dog, turtle, it don't matter. So I hate to try to go into that because she knows she was wrong. At that moment, she didn't know she was wrong. But in that moment, she felt like she was right and had all of this gall to the where she could insult this man and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was no longer not just Adriana anymore. It's about both of them. And he is the one that's alleged to be, married as if he's a liar to her, So
yeah. She definitely insulted his character. Sorry, go ahead.
I just say he didn't even say anything bad for her to react like that. All he said was like, "Here's the decree. Do you need help reading it? Like, are you good?" Like, that was a little bit of shade.
I mean, it was shade.
It was shade, but I don't think it was bad.
He didn't say it that way. He said, "If you can read." That's
he didn't say.
I'm not going to water down what he said.
He sat there for 20 minutes while Alexia was calling him everything but a child of God.
Like Cortez said, don't water down what he said. He shot back.
It wasn't.
He did.
But in my opinion, that wasn't bad. He didn't call her out.
Can you read?
He didn't. Yeah, can you read? Like, since apparently
so
such a difficult time.
I feel like what Jamie is saying, like he didn't directly like come at her and be like, "You nappy head asshole." Like he's just like, I get it, but it was a shot at her, and I think that's what
it was a deserved shot.
It was a
deserved shot.
It was well deserved.
And she can't take it. This is why Alexia is the Teresa of Miami. Like, the lady has a mouth on her, and she cannot take it when somebody redirects that. And can't nobody move me. Can't nobody move me.
Don't nobody want to move you. We're just going to walk right on around you, honey. You stay right where you at, boo.
Then walk on.
With that being said, because, baby, one thing about it, long neck Alexia could never be Teresa on any day of the given week.
She dresses
Jamie,
you are not. You can move.
No, we're gonna put Jamie on this side because he's tripping.
Oh my God, honey. Anyway, don't put him over here under me.
Chase won't know where to point.
Can you read?
That's Danny, bitch.
Yeah.
Can I see? No. With that being, child, I hate everybody on the thing. You hear me? Larsa is taking feet pics for OnlyFans and explains her motive behind why she said what she said to Nicole, sleeping with every doctor in the hospital. Basically, she heard things about all of the ladies, but she didn't judge them or allow it to get in the way of getting to know the ladies. She is really super offended that the lady wanted to know her before inviting her into her home. And this is not over. Nicole's therapist arrives and speaks on the party and her dad being wasted. She says the therapist asked a really good question, basically saying if it was someone else's dad, how would you react? And Nicole openly admits that she would probably go have a shot with their dad because it's not her responsibility. And boom goes the dynamite, you hypocrite. Basically, the therapist says that she needs to look forward to having a conversation with her father and at some point with this horrible, wretched girlfriend. What did you guys think about Nicole? I'm sure you guys don't have much thought in the way of Larsa, do you?
Yeah, Larsa, no, not really.
Okay. But what do you think about Nicole openly admitting that if it was someone else's dad, she would go have cockies with them?
That's pretty normal, though. I mean, people, when it's close to home, it's an but when it's somebody else, it's like, you go to somebody else's house and do something, but you won't do it at your house. It's just how
she doesn't have any emotional attachments. She has no attachments to somebody else's dad. I loved that we got a throwback in this scene. The therapist was Joanna and Roman's marriage or sex therapist back in season 2. So
how did that work
out? This girl is still practicing. Good to see she's working.
I don't know why.
Now she switched to family therapy.
I bet.
She left relationships alone.
I'm sure she did.
I think with Nicole, like Jamie and Cortez said, it is normal, I think, because she's seen what alcohol does to her father. She may not know what alcohol does to someone else's father, so it's just an innocent shot to her, but she knows where at least with him, and if she's constantly getting on him about drinking, she can't very well have a drink with him.
Yeah.
If we go to the club and there's a couch, I'm standing on it. If at my house, I will barely even sit on that motherfucker. So I'm just saying.
Not there's plastic. You got plastic on the sofa?
Maybe. You
I
won't know.
I do like how Chase. I do like when you mentioned hypocritical. I do like how Nicole. It did make Nicole pause and think.
She registered.
Yeah, it registered.
She was like, "Ooh!" It was a yeah. She had an oop moment, and I'm glad that somebody got Nicole because I love Nicole down, but she definitely thinks she's the smartest cookie in the room and hanging out with that group of ladies. I can see why she would feel that way.
She's smarter than about 6 of them.
Oh my God! And there's like 6 of them on the show.
I'm saying like 6 of them.
Yeah, she's literally the smartest one.
It's her and Gertie.
You know.
Yes.
Oh,
Her and Gertie.
Yeah, I give Gertie a little smarts. Gertie got some smarts on her. All right, we move forward, and Julia's cat eats his food in the tub. I just had to write that down because, bitch, you nasty. You nasty, Julia, and you want to make everybody a dry fish. You want everybody to eat at your house and come over your house all the time. No. You got dogs biting everybody all up and through. Cats eating their food all willy-nilly. Girl, you need help. That's what Martina want out because you're nasty. I'm sorry.
But she
All right,
doesn't
that
have
made me mad.
rats.
I said, I know there's no dog food in the daggone tub.
Might be how Martina got sick.
Huh?
Maybe
how Martina got sick.
Oh,
Bother, man.
maybe the tub is the dog bowl.
You can clean a tub out. Like, it's okay.
Don't
A
listen
dog
to
food
y'all.
is not going to kill y'all.
Oh, Lord.
Alexia
Here we
is
go.
hosting her. Alexia is hosting her legal lunch. Danny. Oh.
It don't stop at the tub, Jamie.
Ooh.
You know Jamie worked for Peter.
Ooh.
I don't give a fuck about that. Remember 2 weeks ago? They dragged
I hope
me.
you don't work at Peter, but it'll make a lot of sense.
They got me in the comments on that kill shelter comment.
They're gonna get Danny.
They did. Oh, he definitely don't work for Peter.
I don't want no smoke for Peter.
We lost a whole viewer because of Jamie and his comment about Lucy Pussy, whatever that dog name was.
Lucy
Papusi.
You know what y'all just sounded like? Do you know what y'all just sounded like? When Jackie Christie could not say the name of that rum in Puerto Rico, Lapa Laka Laka.
I'm glad you did it because you're not gonna get me canceled. I've become so aware through this show because our viewers hate everything. With that being said, Alexia is hosting her legal luncheon, and the intent is to arm Lisa with as much knowledge going forward that she'll need in her divorce proceedings. Alexia admits that when it comes to Adriana,
I said it's gonna be a long luncheon.
Ooh.
Lisa need a lot of knowledge.
Ooh. And I just don't know. Ooh. Anyway, Alexia admits that when it comes to Adriana's boyfriend, that she did not scroll all the way to the bottom of the page and that he is indeed divorced. And when I tell you, Nicole wanted to throw up immediately. Alexia brings up Adriana's date being disrespectful and asking if she knows how to read. Adriana says it was dark, they're over 50, and their eyesight isn't the same. And I wonder if Jamie fed her that line because it was a bunch of BS. He didn't throw shade. It is what it is. She wasn't trying. Alexia says that she wasn't trying to spread rumors, but Adriana says, you did. And Adriana says that she needs to apologize, and Alexia says that she will never apologize to Adriana. Alexia tells Adriana that she did not scroll down far enough, and she knows that she isn't married immediately after stating that she will not apologize for spreading false information about the boyfriend. Adriana says it's not nice to be accused of things, and it is not nice to be accused of being with a married man or digging for records when there is nothing to find, and it is none of Alexia's effing business. What did you think about that showdown between Alexia and Adriana, guys?
Alexia, dead ass wrong. Dead ass wrong.
Wow.
Where she hasn't been wrong.
Loud and wrong.
Right? Every episode she's been wrong.
She's been wrong
Frankie.
all fucking season.
She's been wrong all season. And I'm glad. You know, I think I'm enjoying Adriana more this season because she truly is having just a friend role. Like, she's not as involved as she was last season during the, them bringing it back. So I did, based off last season, I didn't think I would ever be on Adriana's side with anything again. But here we go. Alexia did that for me.
But you know what? In this moment, I'll say it never was a moment that I didn't think I would be on Adriana's side, because Alexia, like I think Jamie said, Alexia just came out of nowhere with this allegation. Like, she was sharing her happiness, and Alexia was like, "Oh, girl, he married, and I know he married." And everybody talk about, like, it was just like, it was so like malicious in the way where she was trying to,
You said it during that episode we reviewed it, that it was just so left field and malicious.
Yeah, it was so random. So in this moment, like, I didn't care for Adriana last season or in general, but I never thought that she would be wrong. I mean, let's say he was married. Even then, why is it Alexia's business? Like, who is she? Is she like, what does it matter to her? You know what I'm saying? She's dealt with her own men having their own side relationship. So I think she's not the queen of that area. I'm just saying she should probably have better instinct in her own relationships. In my opinion. So yeah.
It's a housewife move to bring rumors onto the show. That's what they're here for.
Of course.
So as left field as it was, I was like, okay, girl, like, you're working this season. This is a storyline. Okay. But she kept going harder and harder. I'm like, oh, like, what's the end game here? Like, what really, are you genuinely concerned? Like, Adriana, your man's married. And I probably would have thought that it was out of genuine concern had she apologized. Had she said, this is my fucking fault. I should have scrolled down. I'm so sorry. But the fact that she stood in it and said she will never apologize, it's like, oh, it wasn't even about trying to save Adriana embarrassment. Like, you really wanted to embarrass this girl. And it's clear now you're embarrassed.
I'm sorry, Jamie. What would trigger you to even look that up in the first place?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. It's Housewives, but why look it up? Like, when you look up something,
she's weird. I don't
it's
like
just
her.
like
I
you're
never
trying
did.
to. I don't know.
I guess Larsa told her, because Larsa be looking up mortgages. So Larsa
absolutely.
This.
But you know what? At least she looked it up, because the other Housewives in the Bravoverse, they say they got a DM. They got a DM from some random person.
But to be fair, being that she didn't scroll down, I understand why he said, "Do you need help reading this?" She didn't read it.
Well, she didn't know how to scroll, clearly. And I just read scroll, baby. There's the end of the page.
No, it was because it's dark in her house, too.
I will
It was not dark at that damn luncheon or whatever she had. Okay. Plenty of light up there.
Dark on the inside of her soul.
That moment where
I hate Alexia.
Yeah, Marisol clocked it. Yeah, but she goes, "That's my girl. I'll stick with her." Shit.
Yes,
but
I don't know why.
That scene of Alexia finding out that she was dead ass wrong and only telling a select group of people was hilarious. Like, that was a hilarious housewife.
It was funny to me.
Nicole did not
carry. That is a narcissist that she's referring to.
Yeah. Nicole did not carry as much as I thought she was going to. And it's that scene, and then, of course, subsequent scenes. Nicole talks a lot, but I don't know why she wants to be Alexia's friend so bad. Like, she really lets Alexia talk to her in the old kind of way. And she forgives her, and Alexia wore you low, and then you come to find out she's wearing another one of your friends low, and all you say is, "Oh my God." Like, it really feels like she doesn't want it with Alexia. She'll do it if she has to,
she really don't. We're gonna get into it, and we're gonna get into it if you hush your mouth. What we want everybody to do.
Are we recapping? Are we recapping or no?
I would like to recap. Would you?
Come on, read your lines, baby.
It's Black History Month, and I'm gonna have it. Nicole asked the ladies to stop, and what matters is, Nicole asked the ladies very politely, "You guys, calm down. You guys, stop fighting, because I actually want to fight with Larsa now, so it's my turn." And she says, "What matters is the intent behind the statements, and that's what matters the most." She turns her to the Larsa and says she was being slanderous. Larsa says that she wasn't, but she can get just as loud as Nicole was. And Larsa says that she has proof, and they are DMs. The lawyers then arrive to ask the ladies questions, and Adriana asks if the divorce decree is final, and the attorney confirms that her boyfriend is indeed single. Alexia says he's single, but he's still an asshole, and I'm not gonna lie, that made me laugh a little bit. He's single, but he's an asshole, so you can deal with what you want to see.
Right now,
because I ain't moving.
But she's married struggle.
And Alexia's married to an asshole, and she's an asshole too.
I can't argue with the facts. Nicole asks about defamation, and Alexia immediately shoots up and says, Nicole is starting a fight and using this situation to make it about her. Alexia does not want to waste the attorney's time with Nicole's stupid questions that Marisol says on the side, yeah, stupid, it's stupid. And
all slurred.
I'm enjoying Marisol's little ad
I love
libs
it.
because she's like
Oh,
very
it's-
ad libby the whole season, whether it's for
Against
Alexia
being
or against
a
her.
friend, and that's
Right.
like the
Yeah.
best thing. It's not. I'm enjoying it.
boy.
Yeah,
You
because
know
she's not
what, though?
involved directly in the drama. She's Sheree when Sheree was friend of the show and bringing little tidbits and then letting everybody else
that was her
do
best
the dirty
role.
work. Yeah.
Do you think they
works.
told them to
Tone it
tell
down.
the friends to step back and dial it back in the other, like, because Alexia's working obviously this season.
I
And
don't
last
think they
season,
had to.
oh,
You know
okay,
what?
you
I
feel
think
like-
that now, I think that at last season, no one was certain where the show could go, where the roles could grow and go from, and everybody got the same play. They just didn't get mojitos. I think this
Yeah.
season, girls are now more readily accepting of their role and are willing to play their part
makes
because
sense.
it ain't
Well,
changing.
Adriana, specifically for her, we know she's on Twitter. She's been on Twitter since the show started. There was a lot of feedback on her specifically doing way too much for a friend of role.
That's
And so
true.
I think she probably saw that criticism and was like, baby, I'm going to keep this check regardless. Because she's been in every episode. We know friends of get paid per episode, correct? So it's smart that she's like, all right, well, let me do what I need to do the supporting role because I need the fans to like me because I'm making my money as long as they book me in an episode.
Yeah.
But I feel like that is more so production's fault because they filmed her as if she was a full-time, and even she was gagged when the picture came out and she wasn't in it. You know, they do different configurations of pictures and all that kind of stuff, and it doesn't even look like they actually took a true group photo. They just, copy and pasted the girls in. So I don't think that she even knew, and they left her
what they
in
always
as
do
if.
typically these days. They don't be a group photo. They put them hoes in there.
Yeah. But I mean, you are right, Chase. Like the show had been canceled for nearly 10 years. When you're rebooting something, you really don't have a lot of confidence that the second time around is going to really involve
work.
people, particularly if you're bringing back 6 of the same girls.
Yeah.
And then once it exploded, they're like, all right, we're not going to fuck up the equation.
Yeah.
Right now.
Okay, this is it. This is me, and this is what I do.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's fine. I'm glad that everyone this year
it's
working a lot better. All right, where were we? Oh yeah. So Alexia and Marisol are very much the bullies in A Christmas Story, and are like, what's that that baseball movie? The Yeah Kid. Yeah. That's Marisol. Chiming in from the side. Nicole asks how much is the attorney's rate, and then she goes and grabs her Black American Express card and lays it in Attorney Michael's lap. Attorney Michael says that the rumor would not be considered defamation, but he is going to keep that credit card for the hour. Okay, because I didn't see him give it back.
He didn't. He did not.
Did not.
Shows how much you know, Alexia.
Okay, he whipped out that square reader and went about his business.
Yeah. Did he pull out, when you say square reader, did he pull out Marlo?
Oh.
That's what Kenya said. I didn't say it. Marisol, Kenya said it, not me. Marisol says that she gets DMs all the time, and the DMs that she got were about, why did I write that? Because I don't think that's what she said, but about Nicole giving head to everyone in the hospital. Did she say that?
She did not.
It wasn't head.
It wasn't head.
That was not head.
Come on, Heather.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Whitney. Suck it, dick.
Dr. Nicole, I don't know why I wrote that, but I apologize because you did not do it. Or did you? Nicole doesn't buy it. And Nicole says she doesn't buy it, and she's sick of the ladies, and she plays her violin. I can watch all over again. I love TTT.
That's not a violent sound.
I don't know. I don't think it sounds like that. Frankie looks on from afar and says, "Women." Marisol shows the DM that says that Nicole slept with a resident while married, and says that that's why she got divorced. And Nicole clears it up and says that she was already separated and very much in an actual tangible relationship with the resident. So how that goes from a loving relationship to her working on everybody thing in the hospital with a DR behind their name or in front of their name is beyond her. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that they embellished this rumor, or like what are we thinking about this whole rumor thing now that Marisol shows the alleged DM?
Well, I'm gonna say this: Marisol should have been saying something about the damn DM a long time ago.
Yeah. She
She
got it a
should
year
have.
ago.
I mean,
she
I
said.
guess she don't owe Nicole anything. She still kind of don't like her, or has this. I mean, she doesn't from
She don't like
last
her like
season.
that.
And so, but I mean, her sitting on that and having the DM, she could have been cleared this up a long time ago. It didn't have to be in front of the attorney.
Well, so what she was saying on Watch What Happens Live is she got it last season. Like people were mailing, and she goes, "I didn't believe it, so I didn't feel the need to bring it up." Like she just said, "I just never said anything." And so what prompted it was this fight with Nicole. Larsa told her, "I just got some gossip about Nicole," and that's when Marisol was like, "Oh well, somebody sent me something last year." And so she had never planned on even bringing it up until Larsa was like, "Oh, well, Marisol has a DM too, trying to support her shit." And Marisol's like, "Yeah, my bad."
I just find it crazy because last saw Marisol was on Nicole's ass. Marisol was definitely like saying how much she had heard so much about Nicole, and I just don't understand if it really was last year. Why was this not brought up? I mean, I don't know when they filmed, but I just feel like this would have came up, especially at the way that she was going in on Nicole last year about her character and having all these rumors about her. You know, I don't know.
Well, that's because she the hot ass toe up last season by Nicole, and she don't want no more. I'm sorry, Danny. Go ahead.
No, I agree with you, Chase. I do know that. But if she got the DM last season when she was going at it with Nicole, that would have came up had she really got it then.
Right.
What she did was she got her cousin Paco to email her something.
Stop that.
Could you not do that?
And she got her DM, and that was it. Because here's the thing, and she's right. Larsa definitely lied and embellished to me.
Mm-hmm.
She did.
The whole hospital does not equate to
the whole hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm sorry, and it's just not it. Larsa down even more than she already was for me.
Oh Lord, Larsa says whatever, and we move on because Lisa has had enough of the ladies bickering back and forth and begins to ask questions. Excuse me. Attorney Michael says that some of the things that you should not do is go to the same places that you know that your spouse and their new significant other are going to be. Much like Jamie said at the other a couple of reviews ago, I still don't agree. Nobody's gonna keep me out of nowhere, boo. You better make sure your missions don't run into me because it's gonna be a problem. And that is what that is. But you know, that's what Attorney Michael and Attorney Jamie had to say. They also want to know that if the mother has to leave the property, and Attorney Michael says they do not have to leave the property, but court dates can be prolonged years from initial filings. And so it could be a very, very, very tense living situation until that is solved. Nicole brings up that they haven't argued for 30 minutes, and when it really matters, they are there most for people such as Lisa's situation. And Adriana says, yes. So Alexia, are you going to apologize to me or what? And Alexia says, no.
I like how she circled back. Adriana's being paid.
Yeah.
After they had moved past that 2 topics ago, and she's like, okay, so you're going to apologize.
You got to give Alexia her gumption because, baby, no is a no with her. No. I know I was wrong. No.
Do you think if he hadn't said the comment about can you read that she would apologize?
No.
No.
You know what? Yeah.
I feel like she would have.
Yeah.
I think she would have. I think it gave her something to grab on to be like, now I really ain't gonna apologize to your ass.
Oh, I'm not gonna do it now because look at this. Look at how he's treating women. But look how you treat men. Anyway, Lisa is with the kids and Lenny arrives walking directly past Lisa without a word. Elle is being a bully and Lisa goes to stop the children from fighting and then Elle hits Lisa in the face. Ooh. And baby Lisa like, you know,
when I tell you, I hollered.
I have a story, right? And it's gonna be a quick one. So you know how they always say, and it's just what people say, that white parents don't necessarily spank their children or whatever, right? They believe in different parenting. Everybody's parent is different or whatever, right? I remember always having that thinking, right? And I used to work at this call center, and the lady was on the phone and she was trying to talk to me, and the kids kept interrupting. Little Elle kept interrupting. But mommy, mommy's on the phone. But mommy's on the phone. The girl did it the 3rd time, I swear to God. But mommy. The mommy said, excuse me one moment. do y'all want to go to bed again without dinner tonight? I was like, oh, no wonder why you don't beat them, because you can't starve them and beat them. The way Lisa looked at that child, oh my God. I was like, girl, you better be lucky them cameras there.
Okay.
I don't know, baby. With that, she popped her heart. Did she hit her with that thing?
She hit her with whatever she had in her hand.
The thing in her hand. I said, "Oh." Baby, I thought Lisa was gonna bruise. She looked at her like, she said,
she kept looking and she looked at the camera. She said, God damn, they got me.
Look,
come on, my sweet baby, let's go.
She was trying to figure out how to put mama on mute.
She put her on the couch.
Ooh, hold on. Ooh.
Well, you know, she hit her in the face, and that's her money. That was her money maker until she got 40, and Lisa don't want her, and Lenny don't want her no more. But
stop that. Don't do
true.
That.
I mean, it's the truth.
It's true. Yeah, so Elle put her hands on Lisa like she ain't got no home training. And Lisa put Elle in timeout. And then goes to ask Lenny about the checks for the nanny. Lenny says that Lisa told her too late and he doesn't want to be filmed, but he can go ahead and give the nanny any cash that she needs for payment. All right. We got a DJ.
But you know what? Them kids been bad though. Them kids was bad. Them kids, they been bad. I feel like she does it often. Last season I called it because I didn't really watch 1 through 3. But last season when they were like acting crazy in those scenes, I was like, these kids are bad as hell.
Yeah, they ain't got no home training, like I said.
No,
I ain't
so she ain't hitting
them
kids. They hitting her commonly, actually.
Not abuse mama.
Right.
Because
Lenny's sorry, go ahead.
No, Lenny.
I said Lenny's not a present parent. So like he ain't parenting. Lisa's a pushover, so she's not gonna
scared of Lisa.
The kid's way more than Lisa.
This is the result of having a nanny so damn young and just not really being involved. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that. I feel like these are the times you have to be someone involved. Otherwise, you get that. You get popped in the hand with a clothes hanger, whatever it was. I don't know what it was.
I got my ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie. I got my ass beat. So
listen.
This final scene was so annoying to me when her and Lenny were going back and forth.
Yeah.
Because it reinforced it to me that Lisa wants to talk to him even if they're just arguing. She cannot not talk to him. Like she wants attention from him no matter what. Yeah. Because while he's telling you need a place to live and all this other stuff, you're more concerned about the fact that he didn't say hi to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she basically got evicted throughout the whole entire scene. And Lenny says, you know, Lisa says that Lenny's being cold. And, you know, Lenny feels that he's trying to help her and give her more than she's actually allotted, and that she does not want the courts to get involved because she'll basically end up with nothing, and to allow him to help her in the way that he sees fit. But Lisa just want to know why he didn't say, hey, you didn't bring me flowers.
She's down so bad.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be saying, hey, if he
respectful because y'all live together, but don't focus on that. Like y'all divorced, the man really don't. Y'all possibly getting divorced. He really don't owe you that. And and the prenup did say you got to go. So technically, I can see why Lenny don't feel like he has to really address her at all. Yeah. Other than telling her to bring some whatever food home. Or whatever it was.
No, because if he asking her for shit like that, he can say, hey. Hell
yeah,
no.
he's doing too much now.
I get it. If you're gonna be done, then be done. Yeah. And remove all of that. And keep it simply for the kids and whatever. Don't be sitting there asking for no bananas and stuff like that. Like, and then also, if you don't want to talk to the lady, take care of your business that you got to take care of that way. And you know what I'm saying, without her having to talk to you. I mean, if
he shouldn't have had kids with her.
He shouldn't have. He begged for them damn kids. And begged for them damn kids. It's crazy.
I wouldn't have gave them to him because he don't want you.
Well, Danny's correct. Like, one, Lenny is an asshole. Lenny is a emotionally abusive, gaslighting asshole. But he is only able to get away with that because Lisa accepts that from him. So, like Danny said, you've already seen that this man unceremoniously went to bed with you on a Sunday night and on Monday morning texted you saying he had a whole girlfriend and y'all were getting a divorce. Like, that is not a man that's got any kind of empathy for anybody. So, like, I don't know why you're surprised that you come home and this man who is trying to kick you out, who has been rude to you, who's fucking somebody else, now doesn't want to say hi to you. Like, Lisa accepts that. And my heart breaks for her because, like, I've been in situations like that. But at the same time, it's like, girl, please just stop talking to this man. This man he knows he pisses you off and he knows he's doing this to you. and this
Yep.
gives.
What
He
y'all
gets
did
off
with
on this.
about the kids, Jamie? You said you had been in a situation like that. I'm so sorry.
Not with the kids. I sent the kids to a kill shelter.
Oh,
Okay. Moving on to episode 12, Alexia and Marisol, and thank you guys. I swear, every recap, you find a new way to get us canceled.
right. Cancel Jamie. Shit. These cancel him.
Free
Cancel
Jen
this
Shaw.
I'm about to not be. I can't be seen with her.
Cancel.
Do it again, Chase.
Right down there.
From PETA
Oh.
to Department of Children and Families, we just
All right. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to this video as we move on to episode 12. Alexia and Marisol go to see the fat doctor, and Marisol does not know what the fat doctor does because she does not need it. And I thought that if it was anything, that he probably would have worked on her face a little bit.
bro.
She looks good. Her face looks good.
She looks better.
It's settled.
It ain't settled yet, is it?
It's
Yeah,
real
she look-
mushy in here. That's
She
what
looked
it's
good
That's
at that
it?
dinner because they were
It's
really
just the
final
close in the mug
product?
at that dinner.
Just looking at old videos and stuff like that of Marisol, it's like, how did we get here? That's what I think in my
I
head.
just want to make sure we talk about one thing Chase mentioned in the chat that's killing me.
What?
Their use of the word bro.
Oh, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
You know what? Social media has mentioned that it's like a thing. It's like it's so annoying.
Shut
Y'all think it's annoying?
up. Bro this, bro that. And now like they're trying to make it a thing. Like, listen, you're not the duo that we thought we wanted, boo.
Freaking fraud.
Not too much. Not too much.
I think Jamie likes that duo.
I like the duo.
Jamie likes a lot of things nobody likes.
Y'all are Kenya stands, so let's please.
Hold
let's
up,
not,
not me.
Let's not do anything.
That's over there.
Please.
That's
Over there. Over there. Hold
But
on.
Kenya lately has been more right than Marisol and Alexia have been.
It's
So-
about time
Yeah.
she got 15 seasons of being wrong.
Well, Alexia and Marisol might not get 15 seasons at all if they keep it up. So
Not with them faces and that damn Botox.
Look,
I'm sorry, Kate.
if Dr. Heavenly can be on for 8 seasons, so can Alexia and Marisol.
I want to move forward because y'all brought up a whole bunch of people I don't like. Why do you bring up what Dr. Heavenly got to do with it? Anyway.
Right. What she got to do with this?
Oh, because we're at
Chase
the fat
loves her.
doctor's office. We're at a fat doctor's office.
Wow.
She's a dentist.
She is a dentist.
I tried to give her a little something. So they speak on Nicole throwing her card at the attorney, and Alexia thinks it was disrespectful. And Nicole treated the attorney like a stripper. She's super annoyed at Nicole. And if strippers get black Amexes thrown at them, then I totally understand why Marlo allegedly did what she did, according to King. I'm just saying. Do strippers get black Amexes thrown at them?
I don't think so. But you never know. Maybe in the
Alexia
private room.
She sure know about a lot of nothing. Nicole calls Julia, and she wants to redo the keys since everyone is fighting, and a girls trip to the Bahamas will do. All right. Alexia and Nicole have planned dinner for their husbands weeks ago, and Alexia says that she's not going to disinvite Nicole like Nicole seems to have a knack for doing with the other ladies. If Nicole comes, she best be ready to apologize. Now, I wrote down the husband's dinner because I have found out that a lot of things that I say on this show are wrong and offensive, and I don't want to be wrong and offend nobody. Am I allowed to say gringo?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ain't one out here to ask, so I don't know. If that's gonna be okay.
Well, Jamie know about every damn thing. I just thought I'd ask before I get saying gringo this and gringo that.
I mean, it's better than cracker.
Oh. Okay.
You can say it. It's Black History Month.
Let me tell you something, you gringo. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so Marisol wants to give Alexia a shot to help with her fat, and I'm not sure if that's legal. Can she legally do that?
I have no idea.
A shot like an injection.
She gave her an injection, but is she licensed? I thought you had to be like,
You don't have to be. No, they have those other little shots that you have to do, like the one that Candace took when she was trying to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because if you do it to yourself, then you could do it to others.
You can buy
I mean,
like this
The
stuff.
golden
Yeah,
rule.
you can buy I could buy that fat injection stuff myself. I can buy that B12 myself and give it to me at home. Guess where they injecting B12 and lipotropic shots right into the fat.
And what is that supposed to do? Make you kill it? Like make it go away?
I just go to the gym.
B12 me. Okay. Julia and Adriana meet, and Julia shares that she's having struggles in adopting, as her and Martina are past 50, and so they will not be able to adopt an infant, which she said last episode or the episode before that she didn't want anyway. Julia is so annoying. I'm sorry. And there are waiting lists to be placed on waiting lists, but she is optimistic. You know what? Can I say why Julia annoys me? Because like it really feels like it's Julia's way or the highway. Like Martina don't want a child, baby. She don't want it. And then you
she said yes though.
I wonder why. So that lady can stop buying. So that lady exactly. So that lady can stop making her burnt dry fish.
But Martina does not strike me as the kind of woman that would say yes to anything that she doesn't want to do. That's Martina.
You'd be surprised.
She done told Julia that she can't get another cow straight to her face. She said, "We're not getting no more fucking animals." I think a kid is a little more important than an
biting on people and eating everywhere. I don't blame her. Okay, so Larsa and Lisa are talking, and Lisa knows that Lenny is trying to get an order to have Lisa removed from the property into a rental so that she can find a home for her and the children. Larsa says that Scotty didn't treat her that way, but it did get ugly at times. And people accused her of cheating on Scotty during the divorce, but they were actually separated, and people were fixated on making her the villain, which it does not seem like it's very hard to do. Lisa realizes that there's no saving the family and that she needs to now focus on saving herself and her kids after that man did not speak to her and evicted her multiple times on camera, and she would not leave. And her child is slapping her in the face, trying to get her to wake up and slap some sense into her because she is being stupid. Do we feel bad for Lisa?
I mean, I still feel bad for her. I mean, definitely. She's not the smartest person, and that's probably why I feel even worse for her, because she's not that smart. And this is probably this is probably a very big struggle for her, because she just probably don't, even though it's so clear what to do in that situation, I feel like she doesn't know what to do. Honestly.
Well, and I think she said the timeline, it's only been 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
Officially at this point.
I mean,
this is about 6 weeks. It's about 6 weeks.
Yeah, because
they showed the 6 weeks of when they were arguing. So about 6 weeks.
That's understandable. Homegirl hasn't had any time to fucking process. That man.
And this is a marriage. This is marriage and kids.
She's had the whole marriage to process. I'm sick of this.
She did have the whole marriage to process, but she did not. Up until 6 weeks ago, she literally was just throwing him another party so that he could meet the woman that he with.
Let's talk shit about her in the kitchen.
I think Chase is right though. She's had the whole marriage to process, because Lenny literally is not acting any different from what we've seen.
That's true.
That's true.
Lenny, other than not speaking to her at all.
Yeah, that's really it. And I do agree with something Larsa said. She was like, her divorce with Scotty was actually slow and painful, while Lisa's is painful. It's probably better to just rip the bandage off and just.
Oh, theirs is going to move a lot faster, because Lenny is going to, I'm not saying Scotty couldn't, but Lenny is going to ensure that it goes a lot faster. He's already trying. I won't be surprised at the reunion we find out that everything is actually done. That they kind of keep it under wraps, but I feel like it's going to be revealed.
Well, I looked up while we were looking here. As of 2 days ago, Lisa's still living in the house. They still not divorced. They still fighting.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, but Larsa's and them, that went on for years just because the prenup wasn't as ironclad as Lenny and Lisa's, right? Because they'd been together before Scotty got big, so there really wasn't a prenup needed. Lenny made sure that prenup was ironed.
When did Lisa get? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Larsa been with him since like 1970 something. Because Scotty has been big since the late 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. They were married when Scotty was like a rookie, I thought. So he didn't have millions of dollars when they came into the relationship. Larsa's in her late 40s, early 50s.
Is she late 40s?
She had 4 kids in season 1 10 years ago, and the youngest at that point was like 10 years old. No, she was a baby. Come on,
no, Larsa is not. Larsa, she's not 50 now.
I mean, she is late 40s. She's as old as Kim Kardashian.
Jamie is 100% correct. Larsa is 48.
Oh.
Yeah. You just forgot she got a whole new face. So if she kept her old face,
I ain't forget. I know she still looks like the Purge.
Did you find out when Larsa and Scotty got married?
Like you said, in 97 when he was 23.
He was at the peak of his career.
His career, that was the pinnacle. He had already had a couple of rings already at 97. Because Chicago won the championship. Chicago won the championship back to back a couple of times while I was in high school, and I graduated in '97. So
I was in elementary school.
That's confetti.
Oh, I'm weak. Yeah, I was like 9 years old.
I can't have my reminiscent moment. Damn.
You're right. Okay. The more you know. Am I going to apologize? No. I should have scrolled down.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So we can be correct on what Chase was saying. I'm looking here. When they got married, Scotty had just won his 5th NBA ring.
Confetti. Anyway,
hold on, I was backing you up.
No, I'm joking. Y'all make sure you like and subscribe to this video.
That was on your side, bitch.
I'm sorry, girl. I heard Confetti. I just looked up, sorry, and I was like, well, wait, what the hell going on? I was thinking about 1997, and that is when that is when Destiny's Child hit the scene. I would have loved to have been in high school when they were hitting the scene because I was like really, really like little, but I remember when they came out because No was everywhere. Like No Part 2.
Oh yeah.
I was old enough to know
this is the remix.
I was like 8 and I was just like gay as hell.
Not me.
Okay, anyway.
Oh, you were definitely out there.
I've seen the pictures.
I was the trade.
Oh no, you were sassy, mama. You definitely was one.
He was the Puerto Rican princess.
He was definitely one to make some milk and cookies. Gay ass. It's time for the husband's dinner, the gringo dinner, as they lovingly call it on the show. So don't come for me, because that's what they said. Now we recapping. The gringo dinner, and Alexia is still upset with Nicole over appetizers. They talk about how the law luncheon went, and Alexia addresses her issue with Nicole throwing her black Amex at the attorney. Marisol and Alexia, feel it was so rude of Nicole to do that. Alexia knows that Michael was offended, and Anthony jumps in and says, well, we'll send her some milk and cookies. Now, he said that we'll send some flowers and chocolate. And Todd jumps in and says he is a grown-ass man, and he don't want no daggone flowers and no chocolate. And what kind of man would send another man chocolate if they also don't send men milk and cookies? And he also wants to know why Anthony is so condescending and rude. Todd and Alexia say that, they were trying to be smart asses, but it backfired. And I don't think that Todd and Anthony are going to get together anytime soon. To end up everything, Nicole says that how would she know that Alexia was so offended because nobody ever told her? And Nicole feels that everything that she does in this group is wrong, and they always point the finger at her without understanding her perspective. And Alexia simply says, my house, my rules, and I don't like it. It is what it is. Deal with it. What do you guys think about the whole dinner? It was a lot. Gertie was on the side trying to figure out what was going on, and Russell just wanted to eat and go home.
Russell, Aristo's husband, was like...
Yeah, they were looking like...
They were like...
Why we don't hang out with y'all.
I would say, I don't have an issue with Todd. I did enjoy Todd from last season, but I felt like where it went wrong, where it went left with him was when he insulted Anthony about having like only 3 people.
Yeah.
He was trying to insult his profession. And in my eyes, honestly, like, I do think Nicole and Anthony, they're not condescending, but they have a lot of money, a lot of success over there. So
they are condescending.
Well, okay, we'll take they have a sense of condescending. Is that a word? No. But I don't think they completely are. In that moment, I get it. It's maybe insulting to say get some chocolate, but in my thing, it's kind of like, say, okay, what do you want us to do? What else? Like, how can we fix this? Because it's like they really were going in. You got Marisol, Todd, and Alexia both saying he told me, he was so offended. And at the end of the day, was Nicole was what Nicole did, was it offending at all? I don't think so. I think what her point was, girl, you said it costs a lot of money to have him here, baby. I can pay for it. And it just came out in that way. I didn't find it to be like the worst thing. It was a great moment if you look back on, like, baby, here's my
it was great.
card.
Maybe
and like Chase
threw the card at him.
Huh?
Maybe that's why he was offended by the way she threw the card.
I would be offended by the way she did it.
Not the way she
You would be offended?
He said,
if I was the attorney.
Uh-huh.
Don't be throwing your card. Am I like, girl, who are you?
You know what? But at him, yes. But at what was going on in the moment, it was appropriate. Because this bitch basically said, it costs this amount, baby. I can pay for it.
I'm saying throw it at Alexia then. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, then I get with that. But as far as, like I said, Todd saying that to Anthony, I thought that was out of line. And I really wish Anthony would have bossed up on him, because it was just like Todd was clearly disrespectful in that moment.
Yeah. Todd really got a lot of rah-rah in him. Like, he thinks he can.
Todd, oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's a slime ball.
This ain't Peter. This ain't Peter.
This ain't
Peter. But, you know, it's weird that Alexia is going this hard as if Nicole was the only one that derailed that luncheon, when she was literally screaming at Adriana for 15, 20 minutes before. Julia was getting involved. Larsa was screaming at Adriana and at Nicole. So, like, does she have this energy for everybody else that was acting a damn fool at that luncheon? No. So, like, I know that we've said in the past episode, like, Anthony shouldn't involve himself in business, but what I saw was like, yo, we're trying to have a nice dinner in the middle.
Right.
Yeah, in the middle of all this, you jumping up and yelling at my wife? Like, no.
Not gonna happen.
He uses humor to try to deflect, so I can understand that. What do you want? You want some chocolate? You want some flowers? Are we good? Like, it's stupid. It's dumb at this point. Alexia doesn't like.
Don't be dismissive. But see that, I mean, I do feel that they do have a right to be upset. Well, not upset, but offended. They clocked it. She got a smart mouth, and they got a smart mouth, and they clocked it. Oh, you want to be smart? Well, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
But everybody has that. Like,
but my thing is, Alexia
3 episodes ago says, I'm the star.
She literally just told somebody she was not giving them an apology. Yet you decided to not disinvite the girl to the luncheon, and you bring her there, and that's the first thing you start the luncheon off with. It's like, why are we even here at this point? That's what I was saying. Like, why are we here? Because clearly your agenda was to confront my wife about this, and it's just like, of course he gonna defend his wife. You know, I mean, Anthony clearly gets in women's business a little bit, so he gonna defend Nicole. We saw how he was with Larsa. I just thought maybe it was a bit, you know, I get it, but he was trying to be like, okay, let's just move on. Maybe chocolate wasn't the best thing, but yeah.
I was extremely happy that it came across condescending. I was extremely happy that it came across dismissive to Alexia, because Alexia on every scene has been dismissive to somebody. She was dismissive to Julia when they were arguing. A Russian hooker. Like, she's been dismissive to a person in every episode. So I was glad it got socked to her.
She's so rude. She's so rude. She's really rude person. Yeah. And it's like you're sitting here going in on this card, like, it's very hypocritical. And Marisol, girl, shut up. He ain't talk to you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
right. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, Alexia is so rude and so entitled to where, like you said, every argument she's had, she's been dismissive. So is it because it's her husband that's trying to shut it down, and you don't? Would it have been better if she had said, okay, we'll buy him chocolate? It wouldn't have mattered. They would have still been upset.
I also think the biggest thing is they don't understand Nicole's anger. You know, a business can get up and running in a year. You know, Alexia had the money to start her nail salon, all that stuff, but to actually become a doctor takes years and years. So somebody could potentially ruin that and tarnish that for you. They don't understand that level of anger or hurt. So
they understand it. They don't care.
Yeah.
Well, they don't. They couldn't really understand the shoes she's in. To me, because nobody there has worked all them years for something like that.
I don't feel like they care because Nicole is not one of their girls.
Yeah.
Well, of course. But Nicole needs to take that and move in that way. Like, at this rate, stop trying to be this girl's friends. Like, you got Gertie, you got Julia. Won't y'all build y'all own little thing? And, you know what I'm saying? Adriana's there. Y'all can take
to be in a friendship circle with Gertie and Julia.
Well, I'm just saying they could take on these girls. Let's just be clear. Yeah. Like, Nicole by herself has shown she has it. Gertie can be activated, maybe. And Adriana is
Julia got it
to play. Julia got it too.
Julia got it too.
Come on, baby. Give it to me.
She got it. So I think that they could. She don't have to fight for that friendship.
Julia's be falling flat though, but I agree.
So give it to me.
She's new to it.
You don't have to fight.
Give it to me, baby.
But I know a lot of people say that Alexia acts like the queen bee, And it's because they still make her feel that way by bowing down to her or eventually buckling under what she does or letting what she does go. Eventually,
because ain't no way.
Yeah,
they
That's to the helper.
they actually put her there as the queen bee.
Yeah, of course.
I'm glad she got humbled at the reunion and thought she was sitting first chair. And they said, "Scooch on over."
Who's first chair?
Nicole
and Lisa.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know she was like, Oye. What does Oye mean?
Let me say something. Nicole
Listen,
clocked in this
like-
season. Nicole, at first I was scared because I was like, okay, why did they bring her back? But then suddenly it's like she's in her little arc of the season has been way more entertaining than everything that happened before. And this is like I see like she's working. So yeah.
Well, like I said, she was actually one of the ones who were more authentic about her approach this season and was like, listen, ain't nobody bothering me. I ain't bothering nobody.
Yeah.
Bring it, and we're gonna see what happens. Speaking of Jewel, Julia is speaking with the rep from the adoption agency, and she's emotional because this is going to be her first child with a partner that actually wants one, and she already has 3, and their daddy didn't want to be there with them, so she was emotional about that.
That's exactly what I heard. I was like, damn, girl.
I said, now you know what? If she were black.
Oh, I was saying, baby, that sound like a Medea story.
Martina really don't want another kid. Martina
does not.
Martina does not want to be alone with Julia, crying about Julia wanting a kid every day. She's giving in so she don't have to deal with Julia all the time.
Yeah.
Who want to deal with her?
Look, I'm going to get to Aspen. Martina
Hey.
said, I'm going to Aspen one way or another, whether you staying with this kid and I'm going by myself. Either way,
Man, the way I
she's
would
getting
have
that
dropped
2
Julia
weeks.
so bad. Child, anyway. Alexia and Frankie head to the Demoya Foundation where they will help place him with a job to begin his independence. This is the first step in finding independence for Frankie, and they discuss transportation, and Frankie admits that he's scared to take Ubers, and I tell you what, that immediately pulled in my heartstrings. So all the best to Frankie in his independence journey, because one day Alexia will not be there, and he definitely does need to know how to fend for himself as best as he can. So I'm really glad this is being highlighted, and kudos to them. As someone said earlier, Alexia ain't shit, but when it comes to that baby, she gonna right by him, and I love.
That's the only time I smile.
He is her saving grace on the show.
He is,
and it's
not
so,
with me.
Like, when I see that, it's like you are capable of being an empathetic, understanding person.
Yeah.
Why is it ain't?
Well, it's her child. It's her child.
But,
so
yeah, I was gonna say, majority of people that we don't like on these shows have these moments.
They're great mothers.
Kids. They're great mothers.
Yeah.
Gizzard.
Yes, Giselle.
Her kids don't like her.
She's a good mother, though.
But that doesn't mean that she's not good to them.
She's a good mother.
She's good to them.
She's still a good mother.
They just have social media and they know their mama embarrassed them every chance they get. Gertie gets a turdy. I just want to say that. She gets a turtle. And Nicole calls Gertie and says,
Not Danny said,
Gertie got a turdy. And Nicole calls Gertie and says that if her and Alexia can move forward at this impending meeting, that she is done trying. And I say, here, sister. Kiki, Larsa, and Lisa hit the club for some much needed girl time. Now, did they rent the club out because it was empty booths?
It was empty booths.
Yeah,
I'm like, was this planned? This
was not one girl on the back.
I didn't have never seen a Miami
Wednesday.
strip club like that, empty like that.
Those are the type of clubs in Miami that always spam you with text messages, and then you decide to go on and nobody be there.
Oh, they getting off the ground. They're putting the word out.
Right.
Yeah. Anywho, Lisa spends the majority of the night talking about Lenny, and Kiki is sick and tired of it. Speaking of sick and tired, Kiki 37.
That's what she said. And she
Kiki
needs some
good.
What she said. I mean, 37. We're in our 30s. So I mean, she's like,
is that what happened before too?
What you trying to say?
Damn 37. That's all I got to say about that. Kiki's had enough and takes her 37-year-old ass on the pole and gets a turkin for her life. And Lisa is lame, and that's the end of the scene, John. I don't move forward. Alexia and Nicole meet and discuss their issues yet again, and it is a chaotic situation as they're going back and forth. And some of the things that I was able to get down, Alexia asked if this is just who Nicole is because she makes apologies, but there's always a but. And Alexia has the nerve to call that lady a narcissist, and I damn near almost fell off my bed. I could not believe she said that. Like, what? They show a flashback of all the times that Alexia has been narcissistic, most importantly, calling herself the star of the freaking show. And this goes on until Nicole plays her violin, and waves her white flag because obviously nothing is getting through to Alexia because her neck is so long that her head is in the sky and she cannot process what the hell Nicole is saying to her. And they move on and talk about Lisa coming on the trip, and they're going to make the best of it because not only do all of the ladies need it, but Lisa needs it as well. What do y'all think about that scene? Because I would discuss it.
That scene.
That's your queen, Jamie.
That scene worked my everlasting nerve. Like Alexia couldn't even. I would have stopped in the middle of trying to explain why I hadn't apologized yet, because Nicole basically was not giving an apology with a but. She was explaining that she didn't apologize yet because it wouldn't have been a sincere apology. She didn't think she was wrong in that moment, and she had to sit back and reflect. And that's what she was trying to explain. But Alexia still, they in a restaurant, and Alexia still thinks it's her house, her rules. Like, you got to say the apology how I want it, when I want it. Like, bitch.
Yep. This is what makes Alexia a great housewife in terms of watching, but I cannot fucking stand her this season. I cannot deal with people like that who like have a set of rules of how they govern themselves and then a completely different set of rules of what they expect other people to. It's infuriating. And I really wanted Nicole to get her. I wanted Nicole to bring every time Alexia was a narcissist, explain to her why didn't she apologize to Adriana, like something. And Nicole put her tail right between her legs and said, "You're right, I just want to move on." Maybe Nicole doesn't like conflict so much because, the first she can activate whenever she is pushed up against the corner, but I don't think that she genuinely enjoys this shit. Alexia really enjoys arguing with people.
Well, because she's gonna just say she's right. She's not gonna own up to anything. Yeah, you can't have a conversation with her.
This was a great
unless you're Frankie. Just Frankie.
Poor Frankie.
You can talk to her because if this way, anybody else is like, she's not gonna let you. She sucks the air out the room, the conversation, and whatever's going on. So
yeah.
Not my girl. Not my queen. Not my queen.
I'm looking at your face, Chase, and you looking like, ooh.
Nicole better than me because we would have been fighting Chaos came home because I ain't moving.
I agree.
Because you think everybody's supposed to move because you want to move, baby, we ain't moving. Until you apologize to me, ain't no apology, boo. And
exactly.
You want to come to Bahamas acting a fool? Well, Bahama Mama is going to go down there too. Everywhere we going, beating your ass. Because
it looks like it does go down again.
It
goes down again, but who does she think she is? Like,
yes, it had been a long time since I watched a Housewives scene from any franchise where I was literally so irritated with one person that I felt like I was being interrupted while I was trying to speak. Like, it happened a long time since I felt that way. Like, OMG, Alexia has rubbed every part of me wrong.
Yeah, it's hard being an Alexia fan this season. It's real hard.
It's really hard. Just don't be one.
Y'all.
It's you and Marisol. That's it.
And
you know what? Jamie is Marisol. Yeah.
Please.
Oh, Sam.
Please.
Jamie now.
Not Sam.
Nobody's Marisol.
With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and lean out for this particular episode. That was episode.
We actually, I know we gotta get out of here, but that's I have the reunion looks, and if y'all have time, we can go over those real quick.
Yeah.
Usually we do them, and we're not gonna be here for 2 weeks, so child, we might as well go ahead and do it now. Unless y'all want to wait till the next one.
Let's do it this one. Let's give them a surprise. There you go, something to hold on to.
You hear, and you got the four of us. Sometimes,
and I know that people have been asking for the for us to do a live show, so maybe we can do the reunions live or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't
coming
know.
up, we are going to give you something live, y'all. We
I know
just
those
got
people been asking, so we'll try to do that. Okay, so let's go through these looks and then we can get out of here. All right, we're gonna start in no
give it to me,
particular
baby.
order.
Give me more.
Speaking of give it to me, baby.
I love
what y'all think?
That color is divine on the color is phenomenal on Kiki's skin. I don't like the hair. The hair's a little flat. I get what she's going for. It's very James Bond. And I love Julia. Julia is campy. She's a Bond villain, like very 1950s, 60s. I'm enjoying
That's a big bitch.
She's having fun. She's having fun. The theme was James Bond. They did it.
So,
yeah.
The theme was James Bond. I did not get it at first. Kiki's giving me a little Diana Ross and mahogany. The hair is questionable. Listen, I get camp, but Julia, please go.
Maybe them boobies is boobing.
Julia, please go roll your hips somewhere else, Shakira, because I'm here for it.
No. So, with Kiki, head to toe, she looks good to me. I hate the little tassels at the side of her dress. She looks like a drape, but
she do look like she about to open up at the opera.
Yeah, it's constructed well. Julia, to me, I actually like this look, but not on her. She don't have the confidence for this. That she does.
You don't like it.
I don't mind Julia's look. I find it to be okay. I think
I do like it on someone else. It'd be amazing.
Somebody else like who?
Beyonce.
I would rather this for
Here we
Nicole
go.
than the disaster Nicole wore.
Here we go.
Nicole, but Nicole likes that kind of dress. She wore a dress like that last year.
She's so short.
All right, let's get to the basics because that's all I see in this photo.
They both came from.
Didn't Larsa wear that last season?
That's what I said. It looked like the same damn dress, same legs, same pose, same hair. And Nicole, I want to root for her, but that is so ugly.
Both these dresses came from Shein.
Larsa's dress looks like something on a RuPaul's Drag Race quick design challenge. That's a lot of see-through fabric that looks like a net. Like
it probably costs a lot. It just doesn't look like it does.
And you can see her thighs are not matching. Like this, a see-through bottom was not what you needed to wear when you had a botch BBL. Absolutely.
Wow, body shaming, Jamie. Wow.
It's not body shaming if you body. Like you picked it out.
Now the BBL Association is coming. We went from P to D.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
Girl.
Jamie, did you have anything on
it? I think Nicole looks pretty.
She's like a deck of cards.
She do like a deck of cards.
Like I see that.
She do.
Yeah.
Nicole, baby, I implore you to spend some of that money y'all got.
Okay. Jay, spend it properly because she probably spent something on to spend it properly.
Hire us.
Okay, let's talk to the mother and the bride, the black bride, because that's what we got here. Chase.
You know what? I know a lot of people were not here for Lisa's look, but it doesn't bother me. She's gonna be sitting down. It may be cute. And you know what? Marisol's outfit or gown or whatever you want to call it is quintessential Marisol. I don't think that it's like the best looking thing, but I think that it works for her. I was trying to figure out if she had like a big old chain going on situation, but that's a part of the dress. And it's not a favorite of mine, but it does not offend me on Marisol, if that makes sense.
It's
Marisol just like a damn old lady. So
it's perfect for Marisol.
It is.
Lisa, to me, I just the dress. I'm not mad at the dress. I don't like her face.
Well, it's face tuned within an inch of her life, so that really isn't her face.
What's wrong with her face?
Her teeth are
y'all hit her, ain't it?
Her teeth are starting to look too big for the face.
But that's her. Well, because did y'all notice? I don't know if you mentioned it. From last season to this season, her face has gotten slimmer. I don't know if she took some stuff out of it.
She got rid of those lip injections. Remember
the fillers dissolved a bit because right before last season, she went and got a refresh and she looked puffy.
It looks better, but because it got smaller, her teeth are now like.
And she's probably lost weight due to stress
dealing with the stress of this,
of course.
And so, I think the dress is pretty. But this is Lisa. Yeah. I would have liked, this looks like something that one of the ladies would have wore at her and Lenny's parties, and I wish Lisa would have gone a different. I wish she would have gone a different direction because Lisa's a pretty lady. This is very predictable. Marisol looks like a beautiful, rich lady of a certain age, even if she's only one of those things.
It's the little, it's the little hand for me. It's like it's this.
Amy, you went a bit too far with the word beautiful. You went too far with the word beautiful.
I think she looks gorgeous. I think
she say regal. She looks regal.
No, Marisol's 60 years old. Like, I think it looks great on her. I think that dress looks pretty. She looks very, very pretty. Good for her.
Okay.
And
all right.
Good for her. But she's never been the one that likes sexy. She's never bringing titties or thigh.
Stop it.
What? You ready? All right.
It's Gertie for me.
Oof. I'm gonna say Gertie ate it up. I mean, I hope it looks well on TV, but there's nothing about this that I hate. I mean, to be honest, I do say I like the hair. I wish the hair would have been something a little bit. If it had been bone straight, or I don't know, or something else, I would have liked either way a little more. But I think this looks really good, and we know Gertie ain't known for having the best hair anyway, so I think she looks great. Amazing. Oh, wow. Alexia, I don't know what's going on. I don't understand the dress. And what's her name? If she's gonna wear a damn bow, don't you think it should have been a little bit more full? Because it's like barely even fabric on that damn bow. Like the feathers.
Nothing. That dress isn't black. Like
they say they gotta have some black in it, so she had to have a little black.
Well, baby, she would have been in my top 2 or 3 if not for that boa, because the dress itself is not ugly on her. Adriana don't look bad. I would have loved Gertie to have like a long ponytail or something, but I know you probably can't have long hair with that dress because it might get caught up in the chains. It might get tangled. So
that's true.
Her hair choice is perfect. I don't want to see another bob on anybody in the reunion anymore.
I would say maybe a bob. But you know what? Her bob, if she had a Queen of the Nile bob, that would be cute.
I really think Gertie probably has the best reunion look that we've seen
in a very long time.
Like it's so sophisticated. Like it's so sexy.
It's
like,
sexy but sophisticated.
Yeah, I will say this though. I am a little disappointed. I gotta say it. I actually said that Gertie's look is probably the most dynamic reunion look of all time. So I will give her that. I don't think I've ever seen anybody approach a reunion look like that. However, you know, she's a sister and she's sitting up there in chains, and I just got to say, you know.
God damn it, Chase.
Well, Mary,
why would she damn do it?
She looks fantastic, but she was best dressed last reunion too, and her last reunion look was one of the best that I had seen.
Hello,
the
green.
Green one. Yeah, that green with the long straight hair. She looks absolutely
Gertie got it right though. I will say Gertie got it right.
Gertie,
I will say that just very briefly, I really hate that Alexia chose that dress because if you go and look at it, it's like it's the waistline has come up to the choker, and the last thing that she needs is anything blocking the blood flow to her brain. So,
she saw that she was talking about her neck, and she hid it. So then, what you want her to do?
I want her to make sure that she can. Make sure that she can. You know,
Alexia did the wrong hair choice with the choker going up and then
around. It should have been back.
Had her hair up.
That's true.
I think Adriana looks really, really good. I hate these fucking shoes on this dress. Why are they black ankle straps with diamond bows? That isn't even the color of the dress.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand.
Why'd you say it had to have a touch of black? Larsa, Marisol.
Yeah.
None of them have
I know. I was just making up. I was trying to give her. I was trying to give an excuse for her. That's
but black heels go with anything. Those are just ugly, I think, right?
Yeah, I don't mind the black boa. Like you said, if it had been fuller, I would have been like, okay, it's going for Karen.
Oh, I mind the black boa because
the black boa wasn't needed.
She showed up with her way.
Well, she said, "I'm gonna give a little Great Gatsby."
Then the only thing I would have been mad at is them fucking little tapper shoes. Yeah. I'm so mad at
Adriana said.
Those are chicken feathers from Julia's Yard put on a string.
Oh my God.
Ooh, that's chicken feathers. Got that kind of stuff going on.
That's what that is.
Okay. Well, listen, those were the looks. I wanted to go over them. So I don't know how many episodes they have left, but I'm gonna assume there's like maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Maybe 2, because I mean they have the trip. Is the trip next week? I don't know if it's
the trip is next week, so I think we got 3 left.
What do you think of Larsa's braids, Chase?
Lord have mercy.
What I think of who?
Larsa's braids in next week's episode.
Yeah.
I will be recapping next week's episode. So
all right, Chase, you want to get us out of here? It's a lovely Saturday that we must enjoy.
We're going to enjoy our Saturday. And hopefully we'll have more fun than those braids being in Larson's non-black ass head. With that being said, I want you to
It's Black History
always
Month.
make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Follow us, comment, leave us comments in the group chat section of the video. We love to see what you guys have to say. And I want to thank Cortez, Danny, and Jamie for all finally showing up for once. And that being said,
I'm out. All right, y'all have a good weekend. Good night. Well, not good night. Good day. Bye.